everybody, hope you are all doing really well. Welcome back. This will be another baby update video. Since I'd done my last one, which was how many weeks? Sorry, I do that every time because I'm just not very prepared and I don't know how many weeks my last one was. But by the time you watch this, I will be 33 weeks and I've had my first stroke second consultant appointment. Obviously the first one wasn't very successful. It's kind of a little bit of a waste of time. However, I went back this week and it was so much better. It was actually really good. I had, excuse me, a growth scan. He's still measuring on the 90th centile. So he's still obviously a little bit bigger. They're not worried. It's just obviously he just could be bigger. And then following that, I then had my consultant appointment, which was really good and actually perhaps should have been the one that I had, sorry, he's moving, first time around. Anyway, really long story short, because it was quite a lengthy consultant appointment, I was in there for a long time. She had both of my notes from my two previous deliveries, so from the emergency section and from Poppy's. She had clearly read them and she had so much information for me. She told me a lot of stuff that I didn't know. I actually got quite a few answers to stuff that I haven't known for a long time. I don't know what it's like where you are, but here where I am, we are offered a birth reflection service, which is basically where you go and speak with a midwife and they go through your birth. However, since seeing the consultant, unfortunately neither of my meetings were very successful when I had the birth reflections because they didn't give me the answers that I needed. However, on Monday, not necessarily I got answers, they still really don't know why what happened with Poppy happened. If you don't know, please go back and watch my birth story of Poppy, which is my second birth. I can't remember, I think it's worded as birth 2, but it's my second one. But she did answer a lot of questions that I had. So anyway, really long story short, she has told me that ultimately it is up to me how baby number 3 comes out. If I want to push, that's absolutely fine, and if I want another section, then basically I can have one. So I really don't know what to do at this moment in time. I have been quite emotional since I had my appointment with the consultant. It was kind of difficult reliving both of the births. Neither of them were overly great. My first one wasn't really great, and my second one wasn't, I mean, in terms of pushing her out, perfect, but equally it wasn't an overly great experience. She just said, you know, I can't really make this decision for you. You need to decide what you want to do. She has given me, I was obviously booked in again, so I booked in for another appointment in 4 weeks' time. I will have another growth scan and it's D-Day. I basically need to decide what I want to do and then I will get booked in. So yeah, there's a lot to process, a lot to take in. She was a really lovely consultant, really lovely. She just said, you know, you've been a mum, you've done both ways, you need to go with your gut feeling. And at this moment in time, I actually don't have one. So I'm really not sure what I'm gonna do. I have made a list of questions that I want to ask the consultant. Yeah, and I don't know why, but it's really emotional thinking about it. I think it's more because I'm thinking about my emergency section and I'm thinking about my second birth, which obviously wasn't very good. So I really don't know. I have got an appointment with my midwife next week, the week after. I've got an appointment with my midwife before I'm due to go back and see the consultant, and she was really lovely. So I might talk to her a little bit about how I feel and see what she thinks. But yeah, it's really difficult. I know for some women it's cut and dry. They want a section, they don't want a section. And I don't know why it's not that simple for me. I just don't. I think after my first section I got very poorly. I was very, very poorly. I had a very bad infection and I was admitted back to hospital. And I was in hospital for almost 2 weeks. So I think that's playing on my mind a little bit. I think if I'd had that section and not got the infection, it might have been okay. I don't know. I'm very confused. In terms of other things to update you on, that's where I'm obviously at with that. So the other things are, big breaking news, I actually ate some meat the other day and I was fine. We had Chinese. For some reason I was desperate for it. I really, really wanted Chinese. I was really craving a little bit of chicken and I thought, let's go with it. What's the worst that'll happen? I'll just feel sick. And I ate it and I was absolutely fine. I had a little bit of nausea, but nowhere near what I was getting back at the beginning when I was eating meat. So hopefully, because I'm on the home straight, hopefully the nausea is gone and I can eat meat again. That is the only time I've eaten meat. I haven't tried again since. Don't want to overdo it. I am still getting very breathless. I'm taking my iron tablets as I was told to. I was told off for not taking them, and I am now taking them. I'm sure I said that in the last one. I do still get quite breathless and a little bit lightheaded, but I think that might be all to do with because he's quite big, pushing everything up, like obviously my lungs and stuff are squashed. I say he's quite big. He's bigger than the average baby and he feels it as well. When some of his movements are actually quite uncomfortable because I can literally feel it. Oh, I started to get a little bit of heartburn. That's great fun. The other day at work, I actually had to leave work and go and get some Rennies because it was so bad. Excuse me, so bad. And I had to get some Rennies because I couldn't work. I couldn't concentrate because I was so desperate for some Rennies. What else has changed? That's it really. I think that's everything. I keep leaning forward and then I'm squashing him, so I have to keep sitting back because it's really sore. We still haven't got a name, still. We're like however many weeks away and I still don't have a name for him. I really do think that's everything. But I do this and then I finish it and then I remember stuff that I wanted to say. But I do think, yeah, I've spent a lot of time on an hour and I wasted a couple of minutes. But yes, I think that is everything. I will show you my bump if I can get up. I'm sat on one of the little IKEA chairs and it's quite difficult. But this is currently my bump at the moment. So I'm almost 33 weeks, I'm a couple of days away. This is my little perfect bump. Yeah. I had two of my friends came around last night who I've known since my first pregnancy, and they both commented on how small I am at the moment. And by small, that's not bragging, they just mean in terms of with the girls, I put on an awful lot of weight, and they both said you can notice that I haven't put on much weight this time, which is really good because I kind of ate a lot and put on a lot of weight. I am by no means bragging, I know about weight and stuff. It's just actually quite strange to be pregnant and not be as big as I normally am. Right, anyway, this has been going on for ages. I'm still clogged up a little bit from coffee, cold, whatever is going around that I've still got. I do only have 3 weeks left at work and then I will be on maternity leave. And I actually can't wait. Holiday straight maternity leave. I've got a bit of holiday first. But I actually can't wait to give up work. I think that'll probably help my tiredness, stroke, breathlessness. Anyway, if you have listened to me dribble on for 9 minutes, thank you very much. And it's very long-winded. And I will, I'm not sure what my next video will be, but I will obviously update you once I've seen the consultant and made my decision. Decided what I'm going to do. Yes, thank you all so much for watching. Welcome if you are new. I know I've had a couple of new subscribers again, which is great. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye everybody.